Zhuhai, conduit of Zhuhai. Gonna look around, gonna see Zhuhai. Yeah, yeah, Zhuhai. Under the Zhuhai.
Be going down that way, so stay tuned. Okay, we have a little bit of Zhuhai, China for you. Let's put this right up on the map so you can see exactly where we are. And without further ado, let's get right into it as if you were there yourself. Come on, let's go with me. Okay, so we're going to be navigating this way. We only got 5 seconds left. But this is kind of an interesting road because there's a huge white building way down that way. And there's also kind of these big, massive things everywhere. I kind of had to rush across that. Yeah, so let me just kind of give you a little bit of reference. So you got these beautiful palm trees that line up a little garden in the middle. That goes all the way down to the ocean. And then that is a nice white building down that way, and there's more mountains. And then if you keep going on the other side of the mountains and keep going, then it goes to Macau eventually. So I kind of wanted to give you an idea of just another slice of Zhuhai. And this kind of feels like we're walking away from the ocean. Let me catch the street name here. Here it is right here. Xianghua. So we're kind of walking somewhere in this area. There's a big mountain, and then Macau is down that way. So we're kind of parallel with the opera house. If we went straight down that road, we'd go right to the opera house. But we're going away from it, going say be west. A little bit of windy, yeah, and the street's not so eventful, but it is interesting just to kind of capture, you know, what it's like. Just all, you know, these tall kind of more office building stuff. Another tall one over that way as well. Big wide street, not much traffic either. It's kind of chill and quiet in this area, which kind of I think that kind of epitomizes the feeling on this particular street. You definitely want a bike to move around a little quicker here because you have to navigate all these large apartments or corporate offices or whatever they are. Here's a China Telecom office right there. So okay, so that gives you a little bit of a taste of it. I'm going to jump the camera up about a block because I think it's going to be kind of the same as it is right now. I guess the bushes kind of characterize part of the street as well. And I think that's right. I did see that there's like a park in here. So let me deviate. There's an interesting building over there too. Let's just deviate a little bit, and we're just gonna focus on this particular street. I think this will be more grounding. Xunzhu. It's a park, so we can contrast our big wide street with this little tiny city park in here, and we'll see what kind of interesting things it has in store for us, including this little monument. It's like a kind of, is that bamboo, I think? Yeah, the park is a nice contrast to, it looks like school. It's Saturday today, so I guess that is a school right next to this park here. Some park benches, some places to chill, corporate offices to the left. Lots of bamboo to the right. Yeah, this area kind of feels like, kind of gives a little bit of a Shenzhen vibe. Shenzhen just has a lot of these kind of quiet streets with lots of trees and big roads and big buildings. That street back there had it, and then you can also deviate sometimes in Shenzhen into these little side streets with parks and different things like that, which is kind of what happened with this one. We pivoted in the best way possible. I guess that's what it used to look like. So there's a school, more bamboo, kind of bamboo throughout, places to sit, and that'll take us to the main street. So so that means that we'll ground the video to this street, this park, and that'll be our focus. and then somebody who's interested in this spot can see the big streets alongside of it. So yeah, now so that other one was kind of a big street targeted with a focus of big office buildings, and now we kind of get into more residential and small businesses. There's our street sign again. Xunzhu. Okay. It's a little garbage bin. The streets are pretty clean, actually. It's the other thing I noticed too about Zhuhai as I walk around. There's bathrooms everywhere. So over there is a residential buildings, and then to the right I think is a school. Yep, you see the basketball courts, and then straight ahead is these big wide sidewalks that we have with the big trees. These are actually small trees. A lot of the trees in Zhuhai are quite large, so I guess in the future these will be large as well. And then you got the ubiquitous bike program, so everywhere you can always get a bike. It's kind of a cool, there's a little bridge to connect the top of those two apartments. So okay, so let me just see some of the businesses. There's an education one. I think a lot of these are going to be for families. There's one with a little thing with like birthday cake kind of stuff. I can see some little kids in that business. Car wash down the street a little bit. So yeah, it kind of feels like an area for families, just to kind of get all their family stuff, you know, extra schooling for the kids, wash your car in the evening, some restaurants, different stuff. And I guess this video is, or this school is quite big. So anyways, that kind of gives you a taste for this one. And I think that's enough for this one. Those are the apartment style stuff, the balconies. So okay.
Under the Zhuhai sky,